If you could do anything you wanted to make 11th Street in Tulsa better reflect its history as part of Route 66, what would it be?
Well, as Rick Wells shows us here at 10 o'clock, that was the assignment for a group of OU architecture students. And he says the final results, they're pretty impressive.
Oh, sorry.
Watch out. I was almost run over by the intersection of 11th and Yale. What's being assembled here is the final project of a group of OU architecture students. The task was to redesign 7 major intersections along 11th Street, old Route 66, from Peoria to Yale. How'd they do it?
Fantastic. I mean, honestly, I think we were a little bit surprised.
That's Daniel Spurley. He and the other graduate students from the OU Urban Design Studio here in Tulsa researched and created the challenge. They were surprised at how invested the architecture students became in 11th Street and its history as part of Route 66. Here's the project. 7 teams made up of architecture and landscape architecture students. They had to create a 3D model of their redesigned intersection.
They were supposed to look at the streetscape of 11th Street and design that. They also had to create a cultural experience for visitors.
They were also to rehab and reuse historic buildings and create new historically appropriate things, plus create signage and lighting appropriate for Route 66. The winner was the redesign of 11th and Lewis.
They've changed it to a 3-lane street from a 4-lane street, and then there's room for buses to pull off and for a bike lane.
Who knows? As Tulsa expands outward from its newly vibrant downtown, some of these design elements may find their way onto historic Route 66 and 11th Street. Rick Wells, News on 6.